Hello guys, welcome back to Holistic Living Pursuit. In this episode, we are going to look at why men cheat. Why do you think your man would cheat on you? That's going to form the basis of this episode. So please stick around as you go through this. This is Efe Juma, and with me is Kola Kodek. Kola Kodek, before we proceed on,
Yes.
greet our audience.
Hello, guys. I hope you're doing good. I'm happy to be here. This is a conversation that is touching me in a way. I'm a man. Yes. Mm-hmm. You have a sister, a brother. You have an uncle. You have a friend. You have a male being around you. And we want to understand why would a man who is in a serious relationship cheat, or a husband cheat. So with this, if you're a lady, you can have a shell around that so that you can protect this or prevent this from happening. Yes. So
in the last episode, ladies were like, now just ladies, but we promised that we'll deliver this.
Yes.
So that at least we also share some insight on why men
are
cheat.
Likely to cheat.
Yes. And actually, we have so many ways or so many reasons as to why men would cheat.
Yes.
And some of the reasons, some of the factors is being contributed to or by the ladies themselves. Yes, and some we can attribute to other things.
And the men as well. Yes.
But of course, the men are the ones that are cheating. So there must be a reason why they are cheating. So the reasons, those reasons are what we are going to outline in this session. So please sit back, relax, and do what? Enjoy.
Yes.
Now,
back to this.
We are going to say the truth.
The very, very truth.
The very, very truth. They know.
If you follow this, if you're a man, you'll agree with us. If you're a lady, and you've experienced this, you'll agree with us. If you've not experienced it, it will be advantageous to you because now you'll know how.
There are some elements we'll be mentioning. If you are a lady who is maybe participating in such, then know that you are just about, or it's already
to cause this.
It's something that is in the process.
Yes.
Where do we begin?
Well, there's a lot. Let's start with friends.
Friends.
Yes. Friends.
How can friends
influence this
cheating? Okay. I want to make it, because this is just behavioral. Most of them are just behavioral, okay?
Yes.
I would say personally, if I have a friend who maybe, let's say for example, I was the first person to be in the relationship, then a friend happened to have brought a new vehicle. I hope you understand.
Yeah, okay, fine.
Okay. Brought a new lady. Okay, he has gotten a lady. Then the lady is having some features that to mine, features that are missing in mine. I think they are also...
Seriously? So do you want to tell me that if you have a friend, then you should always be going below their standard, because if you go above their standard, then you are likely to cause cheating?
The point I'm trying to drive here, you should always, at that time you are making decision, don't be influenced. You see, the reason why I'm saying this is that there are some people who tend to, you enter into a relationship when you are not sober. Not that you are not sober, that you drank something, but you are in a dry spell. Okay? I hope they understand. So that time, you tend to, every lady tends to be smart. Okay?
So it is out of
last. So if you settle at the time that you are in last, then once you've done what? You've satisfied your last. you will go back to your senses. Your eyes will open. You will start to see the
lady that you are in with now and be like you are not satisfied.
You are not satisfied. Another thing, still under friends, a friend can tell you, bro, what did you see here? And that statement is so heavy.
Most of them respond by saying character. Huh?
You don't know. They usually say you don't know.
Like,
but then that thing, they will just go back and sit down and start looking at the lady actually. Then they will, with the time, they will start rationalizing. They'll start buying the idea that actually they were not rational at the time they were making the decision.
So in other words, you're saying they may be rational when they're making that decision, but because of the friends they're having,
yes,
and the kind of question the friends are bombarding them with,
yes,
they're likely to get influenced.
So in the first instance, I say that they may not be rational. They might be influenced by lust. Okay, maybe you've spent a longer period without having somebody to have good time with. Okay. So that one will affect your feelings. Selection point. And if you just really think the process of onboarding somebody until you get there, it's really a long time. So if you can get that cheap person, that person who can really make it easy for you very fast, then you can't put other factors aside. Put other factors aside and then get into this. Yes, and if you get into that, then by accident, being that during that time the things that have been also accumulating, and if you don't take care, that's it's a sure bet that already, because they count. I know the audience that will be able to watch this thing. Okay, the sperm count can't be a lot, so it means that you stand chances of having the pregnancy. So once the conception has happened, then it means you are now relatives and sometime you will just have to settle with that lady because already you have that. You understand? Yes. So that's why I always advise my audience to always make sure they protect themselves at all cost. How? You are the one who looked for this lady, promising things because you are in lust. You didn't tell the lady that I'm not well. Yes. But in our early stages, I protect myself. Or what do you mean by protecting yourself? Like you don't have unprotected sex, so that if you don't reach a point that you are caught up in a situation that you can't get out of it because of but you might get rough. You see, when you are you might get rough. You have to understand yourself. It starts by understanding yourself. Accident is also always there. Accident. Try to minimize the accidents as you can. Okay. Yeah. For your safety, you can do that. Now, so we've talked of two instances so far. We've said whereby you have been driven by lust, and then this is not the person that you wanted. Number two, we've said that maybe a friend commented something on your lady which is not positive. That one would what? Also but the friends have very big influence. Yes. On each other. Yes. Something that your friend can talk about lightly, if you can just sit down and reason with it, it can affect you. Maybe a friend said that your lady has a big nose, or maybe a very large. Such simple compliments. Yes, such things. It'll be like okay, any negative compliment. Any negative compliment from a friend can easily get into your mind, and and you'll start thinking otherwise. Yes. So it is wise that you choose your friends well, But maybe they are right. No. So if they are right? If they are right, then it means you are wrong. But that's God's creation. I don't... even that other one is a God creation. Even that other one that you might go to is also God creation. So all of us are God creation. Yes. So what we do, we just have a balance. Let everyone have the person that's supposed to have. But let us not defend others because now... You see, some people will say it's body shaming. Because that is that body shaming. You see that person. There is someone who would really appreciate that person. So now, if you can't appreciate that person, it happens that you are now the person appreciating that person. It has not happened. Your friend is telling you so, but with you are appreciating. No, I was not appreciating. It means that I did see it. No, you did, but your friend is telling you so. Because he's helping me to see. No, it's not your friend who is going to stay with this person. But already I've seen it. Now I have. You saw it even before. No, maybe I was not focusing on that. I was focusing. I would see it later, but maybe he reminded me early enough so that I could see it.
Would that cause you to do so, to cheat?
Knowing that I lack something would cause that. Yes.
Okay.
I would say that, okay, being that already we have settled for this, let me now have somebody somewhere who can now maybe can go out with, see, because this person now lacking something that maybe I might want somebody to walk around with also.
So you'll start feeling uncomfortable
walking with her just outside, yes. So I might need to have maybe two to take another one to take part of what.
But that means
to cover
people
the gap.
should build their self-esteem strong enough. And anyway, what I know is friends have influence.
Yes.
So whatever make sure that you can align with your friend in mind.
Another one under friendship, maybe if your friend, your friend introduce you to the hard drugs. So if you use hard drugs, also there can bring pressure or influence that can also have maybe, you see, maybe you are the lady you are having is not using the drugs and you've been introduced into drugs. So when that time that you go to club, okay, you meet other friends who are also drinking, because we also have ladies who are drinking.
Yes.
So in that process, when you see that you are now high, when you're now high, you feel like you use that notion that when you're high now, you don't care. Okay, you don't care because you're high. So at that time, also you can cheat.
Yes,
Get the room,
influence of drugs. Yeah,
so
from
under
friends.
influence of drug can also cause cheating.
Yes.
So that is another instance. What else can
Another instance would be just having a friend whose trait is so. You see the way we say like birds flock together. You have a friend who doesn't value the relationship they're in. So he's in this relationship, but he's still cheating with another lady. So if you have such a friend, by default you'll start getting influenced. So that you'll also, in fact, they always tell you that there's this analogy that they use that you can't get satisfied with one kind of meal.
Yes,
So
you have to take a balanced diet.
And all that. So you see, when your friend is pumping such information into your mind,
is it real, by the way?
no, it's not. It's not real. To my understanding, it's not. Well, we can have meat, right? But how you cook it and how I cook it may be different. At the end of the result, we'll have different food or different taste, but it's all meat. The spices you've used and the spices I've used are different.
So it's just meat.
So it's, at the end of the day, it's just
there.
meat.
There's nothing like that there.
Well, if you are mentioning that, then they're all the same. There's the only difference that they are talking about here when they mention diet is kind of the pleasure they're getting from it, because
that pleasure is this not me? I think it's just illusion. Is it real that?
No, it's not illusion. It's real.
It's
not. It's real. That's why I'm bringing about the cooking style here. What matters is we both have same food. The only difference is how I'm preparing mine, how I've packaged mine. You see, you can get to a butcher, but how a butcher guy packages your meat after buying it will influence you to continuously.
No, you talk about the type, this meat, the type of the cow or the bull which was slaughtered. You see, you can have a thin bull and also can have a fat bull.
But you are the guy who chose this. You went to the market and be like, okay, fine. Out of all this is what I need. You picked it, right? So after picking it, why is it that at the end of the day...
Change is there, change. There is change.
Influence the change.
So the change, the change, if maybe the change was negative.
Which negative?
I mean, the change is there. If I say change, people grow.
Yes.
So people can grow thin, people can grow fat.
Again, if that happens, especially body-wise, then I blame you as a man, because you are the leader of that family. You should take control of how things happen there.
If I'm not the influence.
No, you can't fail. You can't fail to be the influence.
Okay, don't forget that there are some men who also need ready food.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. you go for what you can handle, then prepare it how you want it. You are the chef. Prepare it how you want it. Don't buy some stuff. Then at the end of the day, you're like, I don't even like this. But you are the same person who stood there, picked your money, purchased it, took it home, started preparing it. If you feel it's not good enough, change the flavors. Be like, okay, fine, yesterday I used this, let me change this, let me add this. At the end of the day, it is how you prepare it that matters.
Okay.
It is not about the taste. That analogy is not valid to me. Yes. So if you have such kind of friend, it can influence you. You'll be like, oh, because you're seeing the friend is doing that. I've been with such kind of friends anyway, but it didn't influence me because I was aware and I had to get rid of them as fast as I could. Because you could find that we are together. I know they're dating. I know the person they're dating. But at the same mind, at the back of my mind, I also know the concubines that they're having. So it could eat my mind and be like, okay, this is the lifestyle, and then they're enjoying.
Okay. How about revenge or vengeance?
Vengeance.
Yes.
Yeah, vengeance can also lead to that, but I don't want to tie to that because where vengeance comes into play is your woman has cheated on you, right? And then you accept her back. Then you revenge on her. You get? By cheating again. To me, that is a sign of weakness from a man.
I want to ask you, still under, should I put this one under this? I'll ask you somewhere. And
So just to emphasize on the vengeance, the reason as to why I don't want to put vengeance into that is if as a man I've found my woman cheating, to me, it will be very hard for me to forgive that woman. So we won't even reach to the point of me revenging. You get? There won't be vengeance. So you cheat because you know ladies cheat with emotions. They invest into this. So it's not something that just bump into it and then it happens. With a man, as you are saying, it can happen in a club. They just sit there, they're drunk, then they'll start complaining that it's alcohol. From what they've seen, they get delusional. One night stand, they're done.
So in this context, I think those could be the most probable causes of cheating.
Yes. From your circle. Yes.
Is there anything else?
Well,
in
from
this
your
context?
circle, no, not really, because I don't want to say the friends of your woman, because again, you should have stamina as a man.
That is a point. You can't really rule that one outside.
This.
How can your wife can just go and maybe have a very nice friend and she knows more beautiful than herself and she's coming with her in the house?
So your friend should not come with a beautiful woman than her into your house. That's a problem.
you must be friend to your caliber.
Yeah, by then I've seen such
you need to be a friend to your caliber.
I've seen such happening.
Such that even if you come with such a friend in the house, then a man will be like, I'm good.
I'm good.
I'm safe.
I'm still okay.
I'm still okay. I did a good
So
choosing.
in other words, you're saying the women should look at the friends.
Yes. Because if your friend is that seductive,
it's not necessarily even seductive way. This goes back to even the character of your friend, because if you don't evaluate the character now in this aspect of the lady, if your friend is not straightforward enough, chances are she'll cheat on you with your husband, because you truly don't know who your friend is. You've not done a good analysis. You don't even know their characters well enough, because I've seen it so many times happening that your husband cheats on you with your friend.
you find a lady who is flat, then coming with a lady who is curved, and this guy has been regretting why he went for a flat, and a curve has been brought in the house. So that is just an opportunity to be seized. That's already a loophole for cheating. Yeah. So would you blame a man there?
Yes. Why not?
A man has a problem to solve. I'm in the process of solving the problem. Maybe I'm giving her food so that the problem can be solved. And immediately
she brings
or she comes with somebody or solve the problem already, coming with the already solved problem.
I hear it in the dating market. Some of them are referred to it as they have a name. They call it full package. They say full package.
Full package means now this is not just curve. This is coming with all the elements that a man will ever want in a lead.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
That's what we call full package. Yeah, but full package.
But yes,
okay.
yes.
Anyway,
you need to check as a lady. Please check your friends. Your husband can easily cheat on you with your friends if you don't understand your circle. Please go on.
There's something here, but there is a point here I wanted to mention. But it's like it has disappeared.
You'll remember.
I will remember.
Yes. So with friends, we've kind of.
No, we see we have just we have not given solution. We cannot live there without giving solution.
True,
Try to give solution.
Okay, one to the solution from men. Your circle, please get have your values as a man. If you're getting into a serious relationship, have a value, have a vision for that relationship, because you are the man here, you are the lead here. Please have a vision for this family, unless you are not there intending to be there to grow it. But if you're in a serious relationship, thinking of a marriage, and you want this thing to go forward, have a vision with it. Yes, work on yourself again, as don't use this against yourself. In as much as you are sticking into a serious relationship and dating responsibly, don't neglect yourself. Always make sure that you keep all the factors that we mentioned before that can lead to your woman cheating, because if you don't follow those ones, then you are the one at risk, will be cheated on. But here, in the case that we want to help you not to cheat, check on your circles, reduce your numbers. You can be straightforward with your marriage or your relationship. And yes, if it's drugs, leave them. Just drop the drugs. What else? The friends of your.
Okay, me, what I can say, the point how to address this, because all these things, they all emanate from a point of mind. Okay, so I think your mindset is what you can change. Use the theories, these theories that are really having elements of cognitive dissonance. For example, we can talk about, you can say the beauty lies in the eye of the beholder. So that one of yours, say that there is something unique that you would not find in other. Come up with such philosophies will help you to fight such.
There's a song that I heard. It's a Swahili song that goes that okay, I can just say the interpretation is like, that which you have is the best amongst all that exists.
Just try to create problems.
Because of course, you know, the honest truth is, your woman will, okay, the beauty differs. It won't be at a point that she's the very most worldwide.
So what we can say, what you can just say, you see that if that lady is attracting you, then it means if that lady is attracting you, then it means she has attracted so many. You understand?
Yes.
So you stand a risk. So you can just come with counter theories and philosophies. You can just say that if this lady has attracted me this much, then he has attracted many other men. So the chances of getting into a loop or a web of spreading or contacting diseases is So just say, when you see beauty, there is also when you see beauty, there is also risk. You understand? Yes, there is also risk. So always when you see that beautiful lady that is making you to just also think in terms of a very dreadful disease in her, which is not exposed. You understand? So if as a man, if you have such mentality, it will help you to
fight such
mental, because cheating is just as a result of mental imbalance. You're really fighting this one. Why did I do this? Why did I do this? And this is nice. But of course, even if you're given that one, still you'll find another one
Definitely, yeah. That's the message you're passing.
Like anytime you get a lady, you will always find somebody else which is also having
some qualities that may
just like we are saying in finances, that you are not the richest. You get if you get to a certain level, you will always find people on top of you.
But some people say currently Elon is the most wealthiest. So
it's not sustainable.
There's nobody above him.
It's not sustainable. It
To
will
him
take
it is.
some time. Then again, you find there is somebody on top.
Oh,
So it's not
it
sustainable.
fluctuates.
It's something that
it's not
keep on
that
fluctuating.
from till eternity
Yes.
will be the one.
Yes.
So today maybe, tomorrow somebody else will
Somebody else. So
surpass him.
will you be with this person? Then when somebody again comes in, then
you
you go to that
shift.
person. Then it's
Ah,
not possible.
yeah,
You understand?
I get the message.
So you should just understand that even the prettiest lady now will depreciate.
Yes,
You understand?
yes.
So depreciation is constant to everyone. So if you have one where you chose some few things, just be contented that way. So that is the solution I can
Good.
give to men when it comes to influence that comes from friendship.
Yeah.
You can counter them
with that mentality.
with such mentality.
Yeah.
So
that's good.
that's nice, eh? Let us look this loophole in the context of family.
Family.
Yes.
Okay. In the context of family.
I'll start with one. In the context of family, there are some pressure that they are external, we can't mitigate. Let's say, for example, you settle with a lady, and this lady is not viable, you can't give you a child. Okay? And in the process, you don't know who is wrong. You don't know who has the problem. You don't know whether it's you
Or it is the lady.
or it is the lady. So that one can bring the element of cheating. In the process of testing who is the one is when you come back now, you approach the lady.
Because the majority don't go to the hospital to do the test.
They
first.
don't do that. And some reason maybe financial.
Yes,
Financially, financial challenges, and some would just choose to use their own criteria before going to hospital. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
but you see, even that one is a challenge even with the ladies. That is a vice versa. It's vice versa. Even ladies can
of
cheat
course,
due to that.
Of course, with the all the things that we discuss in the ladies, we did not. We actually we cannot exhaust all of them. We just shared some of the elements or some of the causes. Okay. Yes, but we shared better portion of probable sources of cheating. So even this one, you say this one is also can also apply the other side. But ladies, sometimes they are good. They can raise the concern. Ladies, if you find a good lady, usually they don't test on. You see, the reason why I'm saying this would really affect men much compared to ladies. Men have ego.
Okay. The reason I'm supporting that is, you see, we are saying it comes from family. Maybe they may have their family meetings, and the parents or the siblings may advise such and be like, you can give you so and so here, and you try, or you just look for somebody there and see if it's true.
You see, that one wouldn't work even the other side, because if this lady go and cheat outside and get a child, okay.
You see how sometimes they do it? I've seen this happening even traditionally. They make it, they lure. This lady lures the guy. You get? Because as we said, men are visual. So once you are lured, it's not a long-term thing, because this lady knows the objective of the stuff. So it's not that she's coming to invest the emotions and all that.
Yes.
She knows the objective that she's coming from. This may not be that most beautiful, or most handsome person in the community or so, but there may be some few checks here and there, but the main purpose is just confirming this. Then once that is done, she'll be very keen on her next date. The calendar or the day she's approaching the MPs.
Yes.
Once that misses, then she'll be in a position to tell. As of that time, if
So let us assume that the lady has done that and it appeared that, or she has confirmed that she's viable and she has conceived, how would she go about it?
she'll definitely tell the man that that is the baby, that's the father of the baby.
And what if the child is not resembling the man?
Well, they know how they handle this. It's normally, they don't go for that quite different guy. It's more or less the same. They will go for something that is that quite unique.
But you see, if you use somebody in the family, that one would bring a point of blackmail in the future. So they are smart. They don't use somebody, unless if you say in the tradition. But currently, they don't use somebody around who is coming from.
No, they don't.
What I know, what they usually, ladies tend to, first of all, they usually find out what you love. In
You
them.
as a person.
Yeah, as a man.
As a man.
What you love in them. So after realizing what you love in them, they will use that one against you. Once she has conceived and given birth to the child, then she will be like, this child has taken the mother, or this child has taken the uncle from their side. You understand? The uncle from their side, or somebody
From their lineage.
yes, and do try to justify how this gene can affect, can really move along the
lineage.
the lineage. Yes. So this child has taken so and so to confuse you, and being that maybe you are not.
And again, remember, as of this time, maybe you've been on the workout to get a child, so you won't question.
And you are
it.
happy.
You'll be like,
You are happy. Oh,
thank God it has happened.
And I think they will use a reverse psychology of applauding you.
Yeah, I'm like,
It's, hey, you are a man.
yeah, good boy.
You are a man. You've made it. You've made it, and you feel like, wow.
This time round,
God has
I'm
did
the
it.
G. I'm the G.
Yes, so it happens. So
Yes.
we are just trying to give some of the reasons as to why ladies can, men can cheat.
Yes, yes.
So that test, it can also apply on the side of the men. A man can go outside there and try to cheat and see if he is the cause
Or vice versa.
is the wife. So if the wife, then he can now start
Seeing how they can handle the situation.
approaching the issue, having known that he's safe. Because you see, men have ego, like I told you. Yeah, but for ladies, most of ladies, some of them, if you find just a lady of good character and very honest, they will just try to tell you that let's just seek medical attention and see where would be the problem.
Sure.
Yeah.
True.
So
Okay.
that is one element.
From the family. Again, that choice, that scenario that your parents choose for you a lady, see, that can also lead to that. Because you,
Yes.
feel that they
You
can't
see, some
support their
elements that we
parents.
discussed yesterday is also applicable here. Because if your parents force you with a lady that you don't want, you will just marry for them. That one you just marry. But by the way, I've seen some. Do you know what they do? They marry. After marrying that lady, they take. He marries the lady, then take that lady home, then come back to the city
and marry again.
Now look for his soulmate. Yes, he look for his
woman
soulmate.
that
Now the
he
other
believes
one will just the other one is just for formality now. Okay.
Yeah.
So
that can also be
that
an
one
issue.
that's a proven. I've seen so many
I'm sure
cases.
majority of you
Yes, I've seen
had
so many
or
cases.
witnessed that.
Yes.
That can also be a challenge. And how do you solve that?
The solution to that is very simple. Let somebody, we talk to the parents now. Don't coerce your children. Don't force somebody with someone.
Because the world have really changed.
Don't force someone. Let them make their choices on their own. Of course.
The world has
Yes.
changed.
If this person asks you to go help give a hand in looking, then it's okay. But if the person is just okay, by the way, there are some men who are very heavy. In their tongue is very heavy. Like they don't have the vibes.
Confidence.
They don't have the vibes. They don't have the vibe. They're just naturally that way. So if we say that we just have to leave them to go and look for theirs, it can be a problem, a challenge for them. So with them, yes, we can just look for them. Then we ask them, "Are you okay here?" Yes.
But the good thing with them, they won't cheat.
Yeah, that's another beauty.
With them, now they won't cheat because until it comes to them.
Yes,
but you see, to these ones that go.
But again, they can cheat if somebody if a lady approaches him. You see, the ladies who are very seductive. More so if this person is having some finances, ladies will be always coming around to lure him. And so that one can also bring the.
But because of their shy nature, it will take time. If you are a smart lady, you can easily tell that this husband is becoming.
You see, a lady who is coming to lure you, that's a lady who is she's an expert. She knows how to handle that to make you comfortable. Yeah.
No, but I'm speaking to the wives. Like if you can easily tell from
that
such such a husband, you can easily tell.
You can easily tell. But maybe this person has been so loyal for a good time, so that you don't have even a reason as why should you start suspecting something. Yeah.
Okay, maybe. Well,
so those are possibilities.
So the thing here is, to the parents, a lot has changed.
Yes.
It is very rare for this generation.
Just leave a man to go and hunt
for himself. Right?
Yes, just leave a man to go and hunt. And
and to those guys, just build your confidence. Try approach 1, 2, 3, get the rejections, build the confidence.
Okay, the reason why even they fear is usually that the fear of rejection.
The fear of rejection. It's normal to men.
Some ladies are very harsh.
It's okay.
They usually abuse. They can abuse you until you feel like they can tell you something that can lower your self-esteem.
No, you should not. That's
if a lady tells you something that maybe some of them usually can describe you by a very bad manner until you go and check yourself in a mirror.
Those are the growth of self-esteem and confidence man has to build. Rejection is.
What if what the lady mentioned was true?
You can't deny it. You can't change it. So will you stay single?
You accept it.
Yes.
But you see, it will affect you in the next one.
No, you absorb it. You're like, okay, fine. If this is the thing and it's a fact, you can't change it. You shouldn't stay single in the name of because of that lady.
But it will make you even to lower your standards.
Don't lower your standards.
You lower your standards.
Put it as high as.
The other lady said that I'm big-headed.
Anyway, yes, build your confidence. Rejection is normal. Accept it.
Anyway, what we say, don't focus on your weaknesses.
Yes.
So already you've known your weaknesses. Try to focus on your strength.
Yes.
So that if you have a weakness, if you focus on your strength, continue building that strength. So you'll use that strength is what you'll use as a
confidence strategy.
As a trade-off.
Yes.
That's what we'll use as a trade-off.
Because everybody has.
So we have mentioned family. We've mentioned parents can coerce, and when a man is coerced or forced with someone, that can bring the element of cheating. Which one else?
From family.
We've said. We've said the process of looking for a child.
In that process.
That process of looking for a child, testing whether you are viable or not, can also be a cause.
Can be a loophole.
Can be a loophole.
What other thing?
One other thing is domestic. Can I say the domestic violence, or how domestic violence can cause cheating?
Now look at this, in your nuclear family or in your external family.
All of them.
Or in your nuclear. If it's in your nuclear, then there's a lot.
Even in nuclear and extended also can be. How
can my nuclear? In fact, when I say domestic violence, you normally refer to the nuclear family. at large cases, we normally refer to the nuclear family, you and the wife, or the wife and you. It hardly do we extend it to your brother and your wife, or you and your brother's wife.
Okay, let's start with the domestic violence. Let's say, for example, let's just say misunderstanding. There's small misunderstanding in the house. Maybe you say that you started well, and due to some reasons, or one, two, three things happened. Then you lost your job. You are having problem with job, and now your wife is the breadwinner. That is the major. That's the major cause.
So finances.
That's the major cause of this problem here. You'll find that your wife, women, when they are providing, they tend to be ruthless. By the way, let me just tell you the truth.
Yeah.
They're usually ruthless. They will not allow you to be a man. They will tell you go wash utensils, wash children if you have. Okay.
Some people will ask you what's wrong with washing the utensils. Some people will ask you what's wrong with washing the utensils.
Everything is wrong with it.
Okay.
Yes, we have. They refuse already. That's the truth. We have division of labor. Okay, there is division. Everyone should have. We should have
domestic responsibilities.
We have those domestic. Like, is it cultural or something? Is it cultural? It's just like natural that way. That we have duties that are supposed to be handled with man, and there are those that are supposed to be handled with the lady.
You see, normally, I always like referring to marriage as an organization. See, like in that company you're working in, you're not doing everything.
Yes.
There's some stuff that you're doing, and then there's some stuff that another person is doing.
Yes.
You get not that you're doing everything.
But again, when an employee was supposed to do this, for some reason, did not manage, somebody can just come and just hold. But it doesn't mean that now you're supposed to be doing it.
That as if that's
so bring this to marriage also.
Exactly.
Okay. Your wife, assuming that you've not reached to a level where you can have house help. Okay. So your wife should take care of kitchen. Because even in some language, in some tribes, they usually say when you go to marry, that's how they call it.
Yes.
That you went there to cook. In certain culture, they say that you've gone the other side to cook.
They refer women in the kitchen.
Yes, yeah. So you are going to cook. Some say that you've gone to your house.
Yes.
So it means you are going to handle that house.
Yes.
Okay.
Even the house help, as you're saying, house help, things to do with the house manager.
Yes.
You see, the handling matters in the house.
So, anytime you as a lady, you make it a culture that your man cooks for you, your man
breakfast in bed,
wash for you.
Washes
That let's wash together. You see, these clothes are too many.
So you wash and your husband rinses.
Yes. Your man just change diaper. Your man just, like, you see, you are taking all this, like, there is no boundary.
Some men will tell you here that they don't have a problem with that.
They don't have a problem with that. Then the lady will cheat.
Yeah.
Let them do that, but that lady who is telling you that my man is doing this, they will miss the man who will not do that. They will want that masculine mind, a man
who knows the boundaries.
Who knows the boundary.
Yes.
Actually, by the way, our place, when you go to kitchen, you will be cane as a man.
You look at the kitchen like we refer to
because it's ladies allowed to go that side unless there is emergency. Okay.
Yeah. It's not that it's a taboo to. Okay. It can't be so. It's not that you can't.
Yes.
You know, even
and
the
you
cooking
have
itself,
the skills.
You know.
And even you have the skills.
Because even from my childhood, I remember we were grown up, taught how to do this stuff.
Yes.
Cooking itself. In fact, my mom was very harsh on that. cooking. You had to learn how to do all that.
For emergency.
To wash clothes, cleaning the house, making sure your room is neat. They were so harsh on that. But that was just to prepare you to even know what you want, so that if you bring a lady, you know that, okay, you know what, these are the standards.
Do you know sometimes you don't need to blame ladies for this?
Yes.
And I just want, let's use this opportunity to explain why. Because everything usually there is a point where this thing started.
Yes.
Sometimes we need not to blame ladies for this, but we need to blame men for this.
Yes.
Men are going to consume some content that are not encouraging this. Then you coming to implement, you're saying that I want to surprise my lady.
Breakfast in bed.
Somebody told you that if you cook smart, you will retain all ladies.
Yes.
Okay. Then the very first day, the lady, your lady comes to visit, pays you a visit. Then you cook and you make it a trend that you see. No, I know how to cook well.
No, just sit down.
And maybe this lady is not that well in cooking. Then, because you are now cooking better than the lady will shy. Okay? And the lady, maybe she will not tell you that, teach me how to cook. What they will do, they will always use it. You know, you are very good in this. Just do it for me. Just do it. You are very good in this.
You're the one
I love you for this. And even they can lie to you. I love you for this.
The reason why I chose is because you're good in kitchen.
Yes. And you take that one as the
a compliment and be like, thank you.
If this lady love me for this, let me continue growing in this line. You are being used. That lady even don't love you, maybe.
The earlier they know, the better.
Yes. So
to the men who say they don't have a problem in that, please start having a problem.
It is very hard to change it if you started your relationship this way. You cook for your girl. Your girl knows you that you are a good cook and something like that. It's not bad if your girl knows you are a good cook.
Yeah.
She should know you. She should know you a good cook, but not that you do cook. I'm a good cook. Yes, personally, I'm a good cook. Okay. But my lady will not all the time come and cook for me. If there's a skill you want from me, I'll come and teach you, and that's all. Okay. Yes.
Well, yes. If a situation comes that has to happen.
Yes, there is something new that you don't know. There's something, maybe she's not well equipped in that line. I will just come and impart the knowledge. Then once I'm done like that.
Yeah, and unless there's an emergency, maybe she's not feeling well and there's nobody who can help.
Yes.
In the family, maybe your kids are still young and you don't.
And also, you can just do it if you feel like. Not that it be a responsibility.
There are two instances here.
Yes.
First instance is she's not capable due to ABCD. She's unwell or all that.
Yes.
Right? You can help. But it's not a trend when, let me say, some happens that you work, both of you are working. So because she comes in late and you are the first in the house, so start preparing dinner because she'll come late. And then you make it a trend, like because normally you leave early and she comes late.
Okay. Let me. By the way, that's a very big problem. I know even our audience would have raised that concern. I want to address this.
Yes.
First of all, if all of you are working, then I would advise you have a house help.
Yes.
Okay. It won't be fair that your lady comes from job
and then
all of you are tired, then
she does
that. Then again you are waiting for bedtime. You want to be busy the other side. That won't be fair. You will make this lady get old very fast. So
get a house manager.
Who can help you with this house chores.
Some ladies also feel that having a house manager is risky.
No, that is a mentality. That is a mentality. You have to get a house help because we want to solve these problems. You need to get a house help if all of you are working. But if only a man is the one who is working, then there is no need of house help. Let the lady take care of the house chores. You understand? Or if something that this lady is doing is something like self-employment, maybe she's just doing it's not something that much demanding. she can multitask both the house management and what and
the
side hustle. You understand?
I do see some also handle it in a manner that they bring somebody close to them, then they stay with them as they help them in those miscellaneous house chores. Maybe if the lady has a sister and then you stay with the sister.
No, I don't. That is not sustainable. We are looking for a solution which is sustainable. Even if a sister come in, a sister will be there for a short period. Okay? And also, to me, I don't encourage it because it's like you are using your sister. Yeah, I don't like that. Even if your sister is coming in, you can just have the house help. Yeah, your sister is not your house help. Yeah, you can just have your house help. Yes. But then
I want you to address something.
Yes.
There's a factor that because you're addressing people who are in marriage.
Yes.
Now there's somebody who is starting his relationship.
Yes.
And then he is dating a lady, and then this lady comes to him that, you know what, with me, if I'm still a girlfriend, I can't do the wife chores. That means if it's cooking, my guy, you'll do the cooking. If it's the utensils, you do the utensils.
That is not your lady. They chase her that very day. Okay?
Did you get that right?
That is not your lady.
That's not your lady.
Yeah, just chase her that very day.
Yeah,
chase
definitely. I see that
like, there's nothing like that. Because when you see...
The more you tolerate it, the more you will suffer.
Let me tell you. You see, like we've said that ladies were really meant to manage the house. Okay? They are meant to manage the house.
In that.
Okay? They are good in that, and even their creation is meant for that. They are people who are close to cleanliness and tidiness of the house. So when you start doing this thing early enough, you are gaining experience. Just like men, we are saying that men, the older you grow, the better you become.
Yes.
Then ladies, the older you grow,
the better they become in their stuff.
In their stuff. But now I'm talking about. I'm using another theory. That one of men. The more the man have body counts, the better it becomes. It is true. Yeah, it is true. You see, it is true. Why are you laughing? When you talk about facts, yeah, we are not really. Yeah, that is experience. I'm telling you, if you are a new man and you've been given, you will not perform. I'm telling you that thing. You'll be good with experience.
Okay,
you understand? But then, ladies, your value does not increase with that experience.
Yeah.
Okay.
Honestly, yeah.
So for ladies, it is a vice versa. That's why the rule of duality is still again appearing here. You understand? For men, the more your body counts, the better you are. The more
experience you get.
The more experienced you are. Because all those process you've been learning. And for ladies, if the more your body count, the more you become loose. You understand?
Wow.
Your value goes down. It is true. That is the fact.
Okay.
We cannot deny that. So for ladies, those ladies that have preserved themselves, we treat them as those ladies who have value. Okay?
Yes.
That's why you usually see even some say that if you find a virgin, then you find a gold. Understand? And with a virgin, somebody who has preserved herself has never been used. You understand? But for men, do you look for a virgin? Can you say that a virgin man is a quality man?
No.
That's a useless man. See, this person know nothing. You know? Yes, so that's how it works. So even for ladies, when it comes to that other side, the earlier you start, the better. Because when you go through all these things, you wash, you get rectified, you learn. So that when it comes to actual time that you are now practicing, do you know, by the way, if you're a lady who know how to manage house well, that your house is looking nice, you know how to arrange things, you cook nicely, that's what create value. When we come to leave alone yes, you can be career oriented, yes, but still we have career and we have family. Those are different things.
Yes.
You understand?
There's something that people don't always get right, that they always bring comparison in them. Domestic in domestic or in their households and work environment. Here is a good example. You'll find that a lady will expect some traits that are happening in the work environment to be happening in the household. Or here is a good example. As we are saying, you should respect your man, right? As a woman, but that does not mean that every man deserves that. Yet you should know the kind of respect that each and every person deserves. There's that respect from a husband, and then there's just respect from as a virtue that everybody should be accorded. But you find that some women will even respect their bosses more. They'll even tell you that I can do whatever my boss tells me, but I can't do everything that my husband tells me. Yet such comparison causes problems. It's a very big
okay
problem.
to me I don't blame ladies. Let me handle that. To me, I don't blame ladies.
Okay.
Me, first of me, if you ask me, if a lady finds the right man, then that right man, I think he will be the first boss.
Yes, and then the good thing with ladies is they are always very good at getting the right person. Okay, they know
he
how
will be the first boss, because it means by the time this lady is giving more respect to the boss, it means that the boss is having some qualities that this man is not having.
Most of the times it's resources.
Then this man should look for resources. If you know that you don't have why are you exposing your lady to where he will find, where she will find somebody who has more resources? And
Seriously.
Try to confine her, try to create an environment. This is your property. Yes. The information you leak even to your children will make them start thinking otherwise. So you have to control even the information that they are consuming.
Yeah, information is important.
Yes, that is your family.
Is very important.
Yes, it is just so that's just exposure. This lady has seen somebody that, if were it not for that job, she wouldn't have met that person.
What I could tell or how I could handle this per se is working on the belief system, as you're saying. There's importance in belief system or the mindset. In as much as women are hypergamous, at all cost, they'll always find a man who is better than the current man.
Yes.
So it also comes from the mindset. If your work is always to get somebody who's richer than the one you're having, at all costs there'll always be somebody who's richer than the person currently having.
You see, like you were saying that this boss, a lady should think this way. If this boss could use the resources he has to pursue me, and he knows very well that I am married, then how many has he done that to?
Or even the possibility of him doing so, because he has done it so.
Yes,
definitely.
so just look at the possibility, leave alone the possibility. Look, even just try to foreshadow. Or flashback. How many that probably he has done the same too? Yes.
Yeah, that's a good message to our ladies, because most of them do forget that if that man can do to you that way,
but we are not also not defending men to be lazy, such that so many you are very like.
No.
Yes.
I used a good example back then when you were saying you are having a job and then your contract expired or you got terminated, right? So in this instance, you haven't been lucky enough to get a job yet. Should that time be the time of your woman cheating with her boss? Because sincerely, women patience cannot last for long. You understand? So what I can urge my fellow men is that good time, the time that you are not facing the rains, please do your investments. Have diverse income streams so that at any point you be safe. Sure.
Yeah, don't take that risk that your woman will understand you when you are down.
Hardly will they.
Yes, because you've seen even some that you've been providing all through, then
Within a
within
job.
a 6 month, within the 6 months that you are jobless, the lady want to say that you, but of course they are also right, because it is you are all to provide.
Well, it is. The only thing that I would second and emphasize on is by that time that you are getting something, please try to save and invest for any eventualities. However little you can, please try to do so, because yes, they will tell you they love you, they will provide, but their stretching power is quite limited.
The stretch limit.
The stretch limit is quite limited. It will reach a point that they'll get tired.
They can bear not
face you
for long.
Yes.
They can bear the pressure not for long.
Yes.
And they are too emotional.
So we
need to understand them
and plan for them as well.
Yes, let us understand women as they are.
Yes.
Yes.
Let's not try changing them. Or that's who they are. So please, as a man, accept who you are as well. Plan for those eventualities.
So we've touched on some elements that can bring cheating from the point of
But
family.
yeah, we didn't conclude from the family. You see, even how a lady can talk to you as a man can lead you to cheat. That respect, if that woman of yours doesn't accord you the respect that you deserve as a man, it's very
where did that start? Where did that start?
There are so many things that can lead to that.
If you married this lady, when this lady was according you the respect, then all of a sudden this lady is not according you the respect.
Friends that she's associating with, it can come from the content she's consuming.
Me, I can say it's all about growth. Okay, you see, we are all growing and we are different people. You as a person, you are your own, and my own. Okay, you understand? So when the lady is growing and you're not growing, that's what will cause that. So you should always ensure that you also grow with the lady.
So if she's having wrong friends, I should also grow to have wrong friends.
It's not necessarily wrong friends. I'm saying in terms of, okay, let me tell you majorly what is bringing this, what majorly brings this disrespect. I can tie it to financial and reasoning. Finances and reasoning. That's what causes
problem solving. Just say problem solving abilities. Or
yes, just reasoning. Let's just say leave it at reasoning. Not even solving the problem per se, but even how you reason.
By the time you're reasoning towards something.
Okay.
Because you are reasoning.
Yes.
You are reasoning. Woman will largely put your reasoning into test when there's a problem to be solved.
You see, let's say for example, even you are having stories as a family.
Do you know why I'm challenging that?
Yes.
For the fact that she even accepted you during the seduction and all the dates that you had. She was in a position to test your reasoning capabilities.
Yes.
To tell that yes, this one I can accommodate, this one I can't accommodate.
Okay, what empowers reasoning?
Exposure.
And what is exposure? It's just information.
Yes.
You understand? So that's why I'm saying that if you remain stagnant and this lady is accumulating information and she's growing, then disrespect will come. Yes. Another thing, even if you accumulate information but your finances are not growing and the lady's financials are growing.
So what I'm getting you right is to prevent that is to always withstand the entry level.
Yes.
How you entered into this relationship, and then what sustains this relationship.
Yes.
That is, make sure you are more exposed as ever.
Yes.
You are always, age is good enough because it's constant. She can't catch you with that.
Yes.
And then financially, make sure you keep on growing.
Keep on
if
growing.
She's bridging the gap.
Yes.
You increase the gap.
Yes. Ensure that gap is always there.
Yes.
So that you will live peacefully.
Yeah.
Okay.
That one I can't deny.
You will live peacefully.
I can't deny that. Yes.
So, ladies, in case this man did not plan for the uncertainties and now he's not able to,
provide for the family.
He's not able to provide. Such scenarios are there. But if you now take that advantage, you start talking to this man in a bad manner. He cooks, he does everything. You share the message with even your friend that this man is good for nothing. Such things. Okay, the man will not really run away.
He may not retaliate.
At that time, that
in
man will
school.
have someone outside.
Not even having, some may not have, but they may be in classes. They are studying. The moment they peak, it's done. Some of them cut that relationship there.
Yeah.
The moment they'll peak and get their foots back, that relationship will end.
It will definitely end.
Yes.
But even you see,
Do you know why
it
it's
doesn't
hard?
just end abruptly. By the time it's ending, it means that somebody who was waiting to take up. Already you had been overtaken so long time ago. So that's what I'm saying. Whenever a lady is doing all these things, you are disregarding your husband. You use certain bad languages. Okay, you talk in a bad manner.
Your attitude.
Like you at all times you give this man.
You want to demean him and show how
Yes, you have to
useless
demean
he is.
him. Yes, you have to show him how he's useless and all that. If you do that as a lady, I can guarantee you that man has
He's planning for his exit.
is already having somebody somewhere where he gets peace of mind. So
Yeah,
men tend to
value-
look for peace of mind.
Men value peace.
So
a
if
lot.
that peace of mind you've not provided it, then he's getting it somewhere. I can guarantee you that.
Men value
he's
peace
getting
of
that
mind.
peace of mind somewhere. But once he gets the resources, he will quit and continue with the person who is giving
You
him
see,
the
that's
peace
why
of mind.
you see it happens even in some homesteads. Your husband cheats on you with your maid or your house help.
Yes,
simply because of the peace of mind that
Because
this-
the maid accords him
the respect
and
and the peace of mind
the
that he
peace of
gets.
mind.
Once he gets his foot back, he has the resources that he can handle this family with. He'll quit and go with the maid or maiden.
So
Peace of mind is very key.
I've realized that even this family, we're still under family.
Yes.
So you see, there's this relative. Maybe your wife has a sister. That sister sometimes also tend to lure these husbands, and ensure they ensure that goal has been done. And some of them
So
usually do it.
Are you saying we
until
should
they
not stay with our relatives?
we should stay with them, but then you should don't over trust.
Yeah.
You should always
Limit
try
the
to
trust,
always try to look at the mindset of this lady. Yes.
And even your husband.
Sometimes even just come back and report it and see the mood in the house. Okay. So if there is
Oh
a
my.
sharp change, then just know that there's something
happening here.
Yes, start digging. Yes, just try to see how close are they.
So
and
they
all
be
that.
the CIA of their own or the DCI of their
It's
own.
very important. And even the dress code of that lady. If this
Yeah,
lady,
yeah,
if there's
yeah.
the time
evidence is always-
they tend to be seductive, you will just tell. As ladies, we just tell that this lady is trying to pursue something.
Sure.
Yes.
Sure. So
Yeah.
it's very common.
So that is under family. What
We've
else?
discussed much under family. There's a lot.
So time has
We've
really
also
moved.
discussed finances in there. What faith?
Now, when it comes to faith, just like we said in the previous episode, faith and belief is very important because
I wanted to add something here before I forget.
yes,
Do you think should we tie this to family or what? Long distance relationship. Can that give a loophole for cheating for a man?
that is I can rank it at 70% risky. 70% risky.
Long distance relationship.
That long distance
You are in
relationship,
Canada and your husband is in
that
India.
is very terrible. That is very
You
terrible.
are in Ghana and your husband is in Kenya.
That's why sometimes I do say, you see, job balancing between family and finances sometimes is bringing just a big problem.
Finances.
Because
and
you
family.
you do all you can to secure finances, and at that time you find that the more the opportunity try to separate you from your family. So long distances cause a lot of problems because we are human beings, we have feelings, we are meant to be together. By the way, I came to realize that is the hormones, human hormones, tend to adjust with age. When we are young, we can just live just like that, and we have no problem. But as you continue growing, the chemical reaction continues to
increase and all
yes, to increase, and such that there's a level that you can't really even
sustain
take a year or even 6 months without
but
having
some people
someone.
say they can be celibate for over 3 years.
Those are
4
stories.
years, 5 years.
Maybe if they're using this other which in our religious
No, I don't want to go think of that in that manner.
yeah, they do. They can you even if you are doing, can you tell someone that you say, I usually help myself this way?
No, people don't. Some people do, some don't.
That's what I'm telling you. You stand
But
a risk. You stand a risk of doing that. You stand a risk of doing that because you see, body will want. The only way to overcome that is to
fast.
Try fasting. Which fasting?
Fasting helps.
No, it's using trying to change your mindset.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You see, as you're working on your mindset,
Yes,
and you're fasting, it can help you withstand that
fasting. So you're
you see, when you fast, the beauty of fasting
let me
is
tell you.
the beauty of fasting.
Let us agree here. You should not suppress yourself for no reason.
No, it's not
Why
for no
suppressing
reason. It is
yourself
with
for
a
no
reason.
reason?
It is
Which
with a
reason?
reason. My
Which reason?
wife is away.
Yes.
I'm here working, looking for job. That shouldn't give me an advantage of cheating on my wife because I'm on a
Let us
distance.
solve this problem. That is not a reason. Let us solve that problem.
It is.
Let us solve the problem.
The problem is I'm working.
How can my wife come closer to me? That is the problem we should
Some
solve.
work doesn't
Because we
allow
are suppressing. Why
see-
you leave the job?
Then who will pay the bills?
Get another job.
Do you think it's easy to just leave a job and then get another
Plan
job?
yourself, bro.
Do you think it's easy to plan yourself?
So-
You're just from campus, you are starting to plan your stuff, getting some little cash
No, when
here
you're
and there, you are sent away.
when you're just still from campus, your body has not that. I told you that those chemicals they increase as time goes by.
But as at the end of the day, these people are still in the long distance relationship.
What I'm trying to let us be sincere here.
Yes.
Okay. Denying your body, I don't see that is that you are
It is
solving.
very important.
It
You
is
see,
not- you are denying your
no,
body. You see,
no,
you are making your body to suffer.
No, I don't subscribe to that. Even in our spiritual being, we are advised to fast. The advantage of fasting, one, it has a couple of advantages. If you live alone, even boosting your immunity and getting rid of all illness that may occur. But the most important thing, it clears your mind. Once you clear your mind, as you are saying, your retention increases. It reduces your lust, if I may say so. In that point, why you are not
when will I enjoy? Why are we
You
making
and your
this?
back.
Why are we making this money in the first place?
when you are back into your country?
No, bro, no, you are lying, bana. You going to mislead this guy? Let me tell
You
you.
see, that is the honest truth, because it is not everybody who is in a
Okay,
position.
for how long will you
Let
be
me
there?
tell you the honest truth.
For how long will you be
Let me
there?
tell you the honest truth. It is not very ideal, or it's not very true that everybody is in a position to leave their work or bring their women where they are working if they're working away. You get? Some are even sent to
So
outside
okay.
the countries and
Let me-
all
let me-
that.
let me just say,
but they have
if-
to keep the relationship alive.
Are you
Are you
holistic?
trying to tell
Are
me
you
that-
holistic? Are you living the holistic life?
As of that
But at
moment,
that
because we are agreeing that the living the holistic life, it's not a bundle thing that comes at once. It's steps that you pile. You're like, okay, fine, I'm not having A, let me add A. I'm not having B, let me add B. The most important thing is the awareness. So once you're trying to build these things together, then it reaches a point that you're like, okay, fine,
Now
I'm in a position
it's
to do
okay.
A, B, C, D.
It's okay because I'm usually logical. You say that the main reason why you could leave your country, go to another country,
Leave alone even the country, even living in the same country, but at a far distance.
within the country. That's not a barrier. I can go there every month. I'm working with it's the money I'm looking for.
The money may not be that much.
If the money is not much, then I should have that person near
people are
me.
enjoying outside here, eh?
Within a country,
You've
if you
not
tell me,
faced
if you
stuff.
if you tell me it is international,
It's like you've not faced life.
I
my
faced
G.
life, bro. That's why I'm saying I'm so logical.
No,
now
then
let's put it. If it is within the country, it is something that is happening within the country that is manageable.
Let me pick an example of which country. Which country can I pick an example?
No, let's just agree that within
You are
the
in
country.
Congo. You're working in Congo.
I've not been in Congo, so
I'm giving an
I'll-
example.
Yes.
You're in Congo. Your wife or your husband is working in Kinshasa, the capital, right? And then your place or your home is close to the border of Uganda here. Do you know how long it takes to come from?
No, I won't really use that example because I
Okay.
need practical things.
Let me-
I've not been in
Okay,
Congo. I've not been in Congo, so
let me bring you back to a place like Kenya.
Yes.
You are versed with Kenya. Now you're in Kenya, your wife or your husband works in a place like Mombasa, right? And then you are from Turkana. How often can you make that journey?
okay.
Your home is in Turkana. Your husband works in Mombasa. Or you as the husband, you are working in Mombasa, but your family is in
The
Turkana.
first thing we have to agree on, for you to go further, to sacrifice that, then there must be a greener pasture which is making you to do that.
It's greener differ. Greener may be from what I'm doing currently. I'm getting a pay of maybe 30,000. For what I'm going for, I'll get 50,000. To me, that will be green.
Do you know what? Even when you are praising a job, when you are praising a job, for you to take a job or not take a job, you have to look at cost. When you're working there, you must look at what is the transport which will take me. That will influence what will demand
How
from my
often
employer.
will I be moving for me to put that into consideration? Because if you are saying the transport, how often will I be moving from Turkana to Mombasa, Turkana to Mombasa? Occasionally.
Okay, let us. I want us to agree that let us not starve women.
It's not only women who are being starved here. Everybody is being starved.
Well, let us not starve ourselves.
Well, some forces us. Like
Solve that.
finances.
Okay, my main how to solve this, what I can say, you are in a problem. Don't like how can we say it, don't get used to this problem. Like, don't make problem to be something usual to me, to you. Okay? So when you're in that problem, find how to solve it. You see that income that you are getting. Let's say, for example, you can starve that, you can starve yourselves for maybe 2 years. Okay? Then come with the lump sum. Then with that your lump sum, come home and start something with that your lump sum. You understand? So with that your lump sum, if you start this thing, start growing small, then of course you shall have gotten your freedom.
I like that that mindset.
You understand?
The only challenge that I want to address is I'm working, right, for 2 years. What happens in this period of 2 years that I'm still collecting the lump sum?
One thing, your expenditure has been reduced because you are one person. Okay?
But you remember, I still have to take care of my family.
Yes.
Back in my country.
Yes. But
In fact, it has doubled
how?
because I have to take care of myself here as a person. Also have to take care of my family on the other side. So I have 2 homes to take care of.
Just you can deny yourself. Just reduce.
But you are saying
Even the other, you can those people you can talk to them. Just tell them that we want to end this problem.
so. The most important thing here is you should have the same goals, the same mindset, the same ambition as a family.
Just say that we've been separated with the finances.
Yes.
Or because of financial needs, and we want to settle this. So our goal is, let us accumulate resources. Then after getting these resources, we are going to start something, even if it is small. Then we'll grow with that thing, but we shall have solved one problem, that is separation. So finances shall have come down, but it will grow. Okay? But already the family, you are now together. You have the time together. And finances is also growing. You shall have, it reach a point that you shall have solved all the problem. Because there are people who are free. There are people who are free, but even with them, they are at some point they were not free.
Yeah.
So at all time we'll be having problem, but let us always have that mindset of trying to get out of the problem that we are in.
Then we have people like the military guys. How do you want to tell them to get out of that? Because currently I've seen in Kenya, there are some policemen who have been sent to Haiti.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
These people have families.
Yes.
We don't know when the war will end.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
They're already in Haiti.
There is solution to that.
How?
Those people, when they go out like that, there is usually a bonus that they get on top. That bonus is huge. When you come back, let's just get satisfied with that bonus, with the savings you've done, leave the job, resign.
Okay, I don't want to think of that. What I would say,
resign.
What I would tell my audience from my thoughts are, one, you should have the same goals between you and your wife. It should be very vivid enough that it's not just about you in this relationship. It's you, the family, the husband, and both of you at large. So as your husband is trying east to west to look for resources, I hear some ladies reason foolishly that it's not all about money. If you are just left there without that money again, you'll start crying. So it's not, let's look at it at a point of we are solving a problem. Support your husband in this period. Try to be respectful, respect your marriage, respect your relationship, and also urge the men, wherever you are, or that place that you are, please also have the same mindset. Collect this as at large as you can, and if you can come with it home, then build something from it. It will really help.
Yes, and just to add on to that, I can say that, you see, we have to agree that this time that you are starving yourselves, we have to agree that all of you know that you are in problem.
Yes.
It is a problem that you are not like, it's not your normal living.
Yes.
You understand? So the right time I was using normalizing. You should not normalize problems. You understand? Yes, you should understand that I'm in problem. There's a problem I'm solving. So another way to go about it, you see, cheating is also creating more problems.
Yes. It's creating a lot of problems.
More
There's
problems.
Chances of,
so what you can do, just try to revise your thinking and mindset. Just revise your mindset and have the mindset that is going to support you. Okay?
Yes.
Have that supportive mindset.
Look at this as a family thing. It shouldn't. Don't be self-centered and think of it as for yourself.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just have that supportive mindset and okay, time is really moving.
Oh yeah.
So let us do this. Let's talk about fitness before we... Let's talk about fitness.
A fantastic one.
And in fitness, I want to talk about ladies. Ladies, try to... just try to always be nice. Don't say that already you are being put in the house, so the seduction is done. Let the seduction be a lifetime thing.
Yes.
Okay? Yeah, be nice. Just look smart. Apply some oil. By the way, do you know oil affect men?
We normally say that men are visually oriented.
Yes.
So if you don't work on the thing that I can see,
yes,
chances are
I will start seeing outside.
I'll start seeing outside.
Yes. So
in as much as you are home,
just be nice. We have clothes for bedroom. And those, so you just be nice. Just package yourself.
Know how to play with their husbands.
Because even appetite comes with.
We just look like this.
With package, comes with the packaging. Yeah, packaging. By the way, do you know how sometimes packaging can make somebody look nice? And even if that person,
leave alone even a person, even food stuff or whatever the stuff, you'll go purchase something somewhere and then you'll prefer the one that is well packaged than another one that is not well packaged. So it is important.
Yeah, so packaging can make some people to be that good looking. So always ensure that you package yourself. About fitness, you should know the appetite of your person. There are people who don't like people with potty, big tummy. There are people, you just know the appetite of your man and always ensure that you maintain
that appetite.
What they want, their appetite.
Yes.
And that one will help reduce the chances of
Your husband cheating.
husband cheating. And all in all, if you're already in the problem, then we ask husbands, just change your mindset.
Work on your mindset.
Yes, if the appetite was the other one, just make appetite this one. This one to be the appetite. And try to find some supportive ideas that can support this. Okay? Yes.
Yeah, that's very
so fitness time has gone. Let's not I think also bit of finances
we've tackled finances almost
so
everywhere.
I think with the few remarks, I think you've learned something. So always learn, implement, and you will realize growth. So that's what we have. So for me, see you in the next episode.
Yes, bye bye, see you in the next episode.